Good morning, Erik Essiger. It's good to meet you, and it's a great day. I see that this is your second Global Arab Meet that you've attended. I believe you were here last year.
Exactly.
And what's your take between last year and this year? You've seen the proceedings in a very detailed manner. You've seen Horasis come up with issues and topics that are very relevant. What's your take on this, Erik, that if I were to ask you some of the key issues that you attend and some of the key issues that you take home in your business relevant to what's going on at Horasis summits?
Well, for me, the Horasis Summits is a great opportunity to meet people from the region, but also from abroad. And I think, in particularly those days, it is very important to have the words from, as we say it, from the horse's mouth, to
That's
see
correct.
what's going on in the countries and where the developments are. And that's what I take from these gatherings such as Horasis, that you've got a good opportunity to meet and talk to a number of people which are of relevance for both the regions but also abroad, in order to see the impact of the economic development and to see where it will guide us on the short term as well as the medium term.
Very good. I believe Emirates capital, and you facilitate a lot of trade between Europe and the Arab region. And if I were to ask you a quick question on the backdrop of the seismic shift we see in the world economy, challenges, issues, and what's your take and what's your opinion on the economy at this juncture, relevant to the Arab and the European trade?
Well, I think that in the Arab world is doing much better now than Europe currently, because Europe is in a deep crisis and Europe has to find answers for the most recent problems. However, wherever you go those days, you will hear that the emerging markets are the locomotive of the global economy.
Correct.
Now, Europe will learn its lesson that they have to be here in the region. The companies from Europe have to make sure that they find their growth path for their business, and the growth path definitely includes the MENA region as one of the drivers for that. We are, as Emirates capitals, catering for that growth, because we are bringing investments to the region, not only from the region to Europe. We go both ways.
It's a dual trade.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a bi-directional way, and we support the region here by bringing international opportunities to the region, but also bringing companies to the region which wants to set up developments, which wants to set up production.
Very good. In fact, I was in the morning session, I heard someone say that by 2030, or close to that, the Arab world economy put together would be equal to something like Germany and France. And that could be another engine of growth. Right now people talk of Asia, they talk of China and India, but do you see that, because you're so well entrenched in this region, do you see that in the next 10 years the market share, the engine of growth, if you will, for the Arab world would be significant?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it is easy to understand that there are a number of infrastructural measures which are being taken now, in particular after the Arabic Spring. And that will add to the economic growth substantially. Hence, we see that the growth here from the region will be a large contributor to the success and the growth of European companies, simultaneously as it will add to the growth of the region.
Well, so you're fairly optimistic in regard to the go forward in the next 10, 15 years in terms of this region's economic activity.
Well, it's always difficult to make a projection those days on that long term. However, I'm convinced that the Arab Spring will guide us to a more stable region. The Arab Spring will certainly have is difficulties and impacts on the short term, but on the medium and long term, we will see a great development for the entire region, and the wealth, I'm convinced, will be distributed and allocated in a much broader way than it has been in the past.
Very good. So I think it was nice to talk to you, Erik. I think your opinions and a lot of people would be very key to know your take, because you've got first-hand experience for a long time between this trade. Thank you for being here and giving us the time, and appreciate your being on the panel.
All right, pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you.